Hi, and welcome to this video. Today's topic is exception handling. What are exceptions? Exceptions are essentially errors, and as we've seen previously, when our program runs into an error or an exception, an error message is displayed, and essentially our program is terminated. Errors and exceptions can be dealt with using a method called exception handling. This is done with the help of the try, except, and finally blocks. The try and except blocks in Python are used to catch and handle the exceptions. Then, Python executes code following the try statement as a normal part of the program. The code that follows the except statement is the program's response to any exceptions in the preceding try clause. As you can see on the screen, the try block lets you test a block of code for errors. The except block lets you handle the error that has resulted. And the finally block lets you execute code regardless of the result of the try and except blocks. Here we have an example. I am importing the sys module and I am defining a function called Linux Fun. Here I am using an assert statement which is essentially checking the type of platform that I am using to run my Python program. As you can see, it says Linux in sys.platform and the message is this is a Linux specific program. So what this function will do is it will check the type of system that you are working on and it will let the program run if you're working on a Linux platform. I am working on a Windows platform. Then I'm simply printing a statement called running. Here we'll start the exception handling. Here's my try statement. I'm calling the function Linux Fun. The except block, which is printing a message called uh-oh, looks like you're not on a Linux system. So this statement will be printed if there is some error with our program. And finally, the block, which will always be executed, says this is the end of the try except example. Once I run this program, the output would look something like this. So as you can see that my program has run into an error because I am not on a Linux specific platform. So the output statements are, uh-oh, looks like you're not on a Linux system, and the result of the finally block, which is this is the end of the try except example. To get a better idea of how finally will always work, no matter if there is an exception or not, here's another example. So I have a function called no problem, and I'm simply printing a statement called no exceptions here. Then let's start our exception handling. Here's the try block. Here we are calling the function no problem. The except block, which prints a statement if there is any error with our program. And the finally block, which prints a statement, this is the end of the try except example. Once I run this program, the output would look something like this. So you can see that the output is no exceptions here, which means that we have successfully called and executed the function no problem. But the statement of the finally block has also been printed. This is the end of the try except example, which means that the finally block will always be executed regardless of whether your program is error free or not. Here are a few points to note about exception handling. You can describe many exception blocks under a single try block. However, each try block must have at least one exception block, because if we are trying out a specific program and we are checking for exceptions, we must also have an appropriate except block to handle the exception if it arises. The program will run into an error without try except blocks if something is wrong in the code.